So we've got a lot of work to do. You know, the speech making is over. Now we've got to work. And I come before you here today to tell you that I don't want to make a lot of promises about how wonderful it's going to be if and when I'm elected to the United States Senate. I don't think you should trust somebody who makes a lot of promises. I can't promise that all these issues are going to be solved overnight. I can't promise that magically jobs all appear. I can't promise that suddenly all the schools have the funding they need. I can't promise that suddenly all our young men and women are going to be back home from Iraq. But what I can promise is that I'm going to work nonstop every day, and when I'm working, I'm going to be thinking about you. That's what I can promise. And I can't promise that you're going to agree with me on every single issue or everything I do. There are going to be some things you don't agree with me on. But I can promise you this, that I'll always listen to you, and I'll always keep an open mind, and that when I do disagree, I'm not going to be disagreeable. That's something Paul Simon taught me, and that's how Dick Durbin operates, and that's how I'll operate. Now, in return for those two promises, I need a promise back from you. And that is that everybody in this room is going to be an active participant in this process. Not only before the election, not only during the election, but after the election. You know, the most important office in a democracy is the office of citizen. And sometimes I think so many of us have gotten turned off by this slash and burn, scorched earth politics that we see, that people have just withdrawn and have stopped participating. They just feel cynical about it. But our democracy doesn't work if you guys aren't involved. You know, so you don't just have to register, you don't just have to vote, you also have to be active. You've got to let us know your hopes and your dreams and where we're falling short. And you've got to hold us accountable when we're not doing our jobs. And you've got to write to us, and you've got to send emails, and you've got to get organized, and you've got to present and petition your government. That's what I'm going to need from you to be effective. And if you fulfill that promise, and I fulfill my promise, then we may not completely achieve the ideals that we want in our lifetime. But what I can guarantee you is that we will pass off a world to our children that was a little bit better off than the one we inherited. And that's the essence of America. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you.